Hey guys, this is Nick. I just want to make another video. So last week I weighed in at 214.8, and this week I weighed in at 214.2. So I lost about like half a pound. So felt pretty good. You know, any loss is a good loss. So I'm excited about it. I would have preferred a pound, but um, you know, like I have to be realistic. Like your body is not gonna lose a pound every week, you know, like even though you do the math and stuff like that, like your body isn't like a math equation. Like sometimes it loses more, sometimes it loses less. Like you can't really, predict an exact number you're gonna lose every week. You know, that'd be nice, but um, I think it's like realistic to realize that some weeks aren't gonna be exactly what you thought it was. Like there's probably gonna be weeks where I don't lose any weight, or something like that. I wouldn't imagine there'd be weeks where I gain weight, but if I if that's possible, holy cow! Cause like I said, like I'm on a deficit, like a 500 calorie deficit. If I would gain weight or not gain weight, it'd be like I said earlier, like I'm living on magic calories, cause like, or it's just my body like holding on to all the, my weight because like it's afraid I'm like that's like starvation or something like that. That's the only reason I could see it doing that. But I'll just have faith that you know, the what I'm doing, like, my body can't survive on magic calories forever. So eventually, it's gonna get back on program and start losing weight again. So that's why like when I see this half pound loss, I'm not like freaking out. I'm just like, all right, that's just what my body wanted to lose this week. I know I'm at a deficit, so whether it's a pound, whether it's 10 pounds, whether it's half a pound, whether it's no loss, whether it's I'm gaining weight, I don't think much of it's gonna phase me just because I know like the process I'm on, and I know the math. Like I know I'm in a deficit, so no matter what, eventually my body has to lose the weight. Um, so yeah, so I'm pretty pumped about that. Um, this is like I think it's been like 10 days total I've been doing it because I did it for 3 days the first week because I started like halfway through the week. And then this week was like my first full week, and I have to say it wasn't hard at all. Like there was never a struggle. There was never like cravings. Nothing. Um, I just feel like when you prep your meals like I do, like and it's not anything special. I just literally, how many calories do I need to lose weight? Okay. Now for like I do it 3 days out, but so for 3 days I do I have meal containers and I fill them up with the food that's under the amount of calories that I need to lose weight. So that way every day I know for sure that I'm in a calorie deficit because I've measured all my food and I know how many calories I'm putting in my body every single day. So there's never really a question of like, oh man, I hope I ate healthy enough today, or hope I didn't eat too much today. Like no, like I know exactly what I'm eating every single day, and I think that gives me kind of a confidence when I go into like to weigh myself because I know like I said, I don't care if I lose weight or don't lose weight. I know that eventually it's gonna come off because I'm in a deficit, so there's no way around it. Like eventually I have to start losing. Um, so yeah, and I'm just willing to give my body the time it needs to lose the weight. Like this week was only a half pound. All right, maybe that's all my body needed to lose this week. Like I don't know if you ever heard of something called metabolic damage. You know, I've dieted like pretty hard, like 2 or 3, maybe even 4 times. So I'm wondering like if I damage my uh, metabolic, I don't know, rate or something. I don't know what you'd even call it. I know it's like metabolic something. But so maybe that's damage. So maybe it's gonna be a little hard to lose weight. I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even care. I know like what I'm doing is the correct thing to do. Um, we'll see. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't had any cravings, but I wonder if like I should give myself a cheat day. And what I mean by that is like not like a cheat day where I just go bananas like I used to do, and I'd eat whatever I wanted, as many calories as I wanted, man. I'd eat whatever, and then the following week I wouldn't lose weight, I'd gain pounds, and then that's usually when I'd quit. Um, I think honestly, if I'm gonna do a cheat day, it's not gonna be a day. It's gonna be a meal, and the meal's gonna fit within my calories. For being at a deficit. Like I'm not gonna eat over my deficit. Um, that's I'm just gonna have maybe something to treat myself, and it's not gonna be like every week. I'm thinking about doing like every 10 pounds or every 20 pounds. That way, it's like really prolonged, and it doesn't happen that often. But I don't know. I'm still thinking about that. Because, like I said, I don't really have a feeling for it. Occasionally, I'm like, oh man, it'd be nice to have some Taco Bell or something like that. But then I look at the time and I'm like, oh, well, I'm only an hour away from my meal or my next meal. That's probably why I'm hungry because, it's coming up. Because, like I said, like, I'm not hungry, but, I'm not full either. So it's like, when my next meal's coming, I can almost tell because I'm starting to be like, all right, I'd like, some food pretty soon, So, but it's not like I'm starving. It's just like I could feel that, like my stomach's like empty, like it's not like hurting. It's just like I could use a little bit more food, And usually I'm only an hour away from my meal, so it's not that big of a deal. Like I said, nothing's difficult because like all my meals are prepped out, the right amount of calories. Like there's no guesswork. Um, there's no choice in it. Like I feel like when I'd be on diets in the past, and I would know how many calories I needed to eat. But when I didn't have a meal prepped like that, it wasn't cooked already for me. It would kind of be like a choice. You're like, I could cook this food, and I could only eat this amount of food, but I have all this other food that isn't cooked yet either, and it tastes way better, and I'd rather just have a lot of that. And so, like, when you have a choice, like, of course, like, if you're overweight, like me, I'm not saying I'm overweight, but I'm over the weight I'd like to be. Um, you know the choice you'd make because that's why you're here. You'd make the unhealthy choice. You'd make the choice where you eat tons of calories, you binge, and that feels good, but that doesn't get you towards your weight loss goal. So when you have like all your meals prepped out and the right amount of calories and you're in a deficit every single day, it takes the choice out of it, and it's just like automatic. You're like, oh, what should I eat today? Oh, well, I already have all of it planned out for the entire day. Oh, wait, and it's already cooked for the entire day. So there's like no struggle. It's just easy. It's like, yep, this is the food I'm eating today. Like, there's no guesswork. There's no choice. It's super simple. And I think that, like the simpler you make your weight loss, like and the less stress and the less hard you make it, the easier it is to follow. Granted, this is my first week, but gosh, I've never had a first week like this. And granted, I've had first weeks where I lose way more weight, and but I wasn't feeling good like this. I wasn't feeling like I wanted to keep going. I wasn't. I didn't feel like I didn't need a cheat day. Trust me, when I was losing all that weight for the first week of all those other times I tried, I couldn't wait for the cheat day because I was starving, and my mood was like up and down, because I was literally starving. Um, so this week, like, I mean, this time, like, my mood's fine. 'Cause that's another thing. Like, when you cut, like, you know, you have 1,000 calorie deficit or 1,500 calorie deficit, which I've done. It affects your mood because you're literally starving and you just constantly think about food, and you have a short temper because like you're so hungry and like the littlest thing will set you off. But like I feel like when I only have a 500 calorie deficit like I am now, like I'm fine. Like, I'm not starving myself. It's a little bit less than I normally eat, but it's not crazy amounts like I used to do. And I don't know, this time feels way better, way easier. Um, it's not a struggle because everything's planned out, everything's already cooked. Um, I don't know. I really enjoy it. Oh, and another thing I tried last night that I don't know, it might be a tip for you if you want to try this. Um, so I don't eat ramen mainly. Like, that's my main source of calories. I get like in the morning I'll have a smoothie. I'll just go through my whole diet real quick. So in the morning I have a smoothie, and that consists of like a banana and like two potatoes. And you could switch that out with anything. It could be vegetables, anything you want. Basically, I just have to try to have a fruit and some kind of vegetable. That way, like, in a quote unquote, I'm eating healthy. You know, that takes that out of my mind. I'm not thinking, oh, maybe I should have more vegetables, or maybe I should have fruits. Nope, I'm getting that every single morning. So that kind of takes that stress out of like, oh, am I really eating healthy? Even though it's not a lot, it's something, and it gets that like monkey off your back, like, oh, I need to eat some healthier stuff. Nope, I get that every single morning with a healthy smoothie. And then, like I said, for the majority of the rest of my calories, it comes from ramen. The reason why it tastes good, like I could eat ramen forever, and that's like something you should do. Like it's up to you, but for me, it's easier. The main chunk of my calories is just something I enjoy and something I can eat a lot of, and it doesn't like I'm never sick of it, you know. Um, so so that's why I choose ramen. And then after that, I'll have at the very end of the day, I'll have some sort of snack cake. So like whether it's like nutty bars or oatmeal pie, or like recently they have the Christmas trees you'd eat. So they're really good. They're like the snack cakes, like the little Debbie cakes or whatever. And the reason why I do that, I only have one. The reason why I do that is because it's like my little treat to myself. Like, hey, you made it through the entire day at a deficit. Here you go. Um, here's a little snack, and that's within the deficit too. Like, it's not going over my deficit. Like, I'm still within my calories. So I don't know. I just think you should treat yourself every single day. You know, because like that way, like you're not having such cravings for like a cheat day, because you're kind of getting like a little cheat every single day. Even though you're in your calories, it's nice to just have something fun. You know. Um, I don't know. That's just kind of how I feel, and it's kind of working for me. So, and actually every day, like, or every 3 days, I told you like I meal prep every 3 days. The only thing I really change actually is those snack cakes. I just change it. Like I said, I have three different ones. I switch it every single time to a different one, so that way it kind of like, switches it up for me, makes it different. I don't know, makes it so it's not so monotonous. And that, I don't know, it works for me, and I enjoy it. Um, but anyways, so that's my diet. But yesterday I tried, because usually at the very end, like I said, I have my ramen. So like at the very end of the day, before my snack cakes, I'll have like 3 packets of ramen, not all at once, but like over like 5 or 6 hours. Um, and so what I'll do, I'll eat all those, and then I'll have my snack cake. But last night I tried taking one of them out and replacing it with oatmeal. So what I did was like I figured out how many calories were in the pack of ramen, and I calculated and weighed it on a scale how much oatmeal would that be. So one pack of ramen is like 400 calories, and so I did that in oatmeal, and it was like 100 grams of uncooked oatmeal. Which I don't know, like I don't know if you have a scale. I don't know if you have oatmeal. Like basically, it's like a cup and a half of oatmeal. But mind you, like that's a pretty decent chunk uncooked. Once you cook that, that is so much oatmeal. Like it is a ridiculous amount of oatmeal. And my thinking was, there'd be more protein in all of this oatmeal than one pack of ramen. There'd be more fibers. There'd be more filling. And boy, was I right. It is filling. And like it's such a big bowl of oatmeal. I literally just put it in my blender and drank it, because like I didn't want to chew up all that oatmeal, so I just blended it, and drank it that way. And it was literally I have these like 32-ounce cups. It was literally like probably 64 ounces of like liquid oatmeal, because I added water too. But yeah, it was like 64 ounces. So after I got done drinking all of that, it took like almost an hour maybe. It took a long time to drink all that. I was full. I was really full. Um, so what I would say about that is it works if like you're really hungry on your diet. Like I'm thinking maybe when I like lower my calories more, like because like I don't know if I think I told you in the last video, like, I'm not gonna lower my calories until I lose like 16 pounds. Cause I calculated it up, and that would be when I'd have to lower it again by 100 calories. So I'm not gonna be lowering my calories for like until I'm like, you know, 200 pounds. But um, so like, so maybe then like when I lower my calories and I'm like, I don't maybe starving more. I don't know. Then maybe I'll add the oatmeal. But for my first experience, like it does fill you up a lot, but like it takes so long to drink all that. And maybe you could like space it out more. I don't know. Maybe like drink one every hour, like a smaller portion every hour. I don't know. I could probably do that. Um, but for me, like drinking it all at once, it was just kind of a task. And it wasn't really fun. I'd rather just eat the ramen and be like a tad more hungry, even though I'm not hungry really. But I don't know. That was just my experience. Like it fills you up a lot. It just takes a long time to eat all that oatmeal. And you could eat less. Like I don't know what your calorie is, or that you need. But I don't know. For me, like it was just a lot of oatmeal, and it was a fun experiment. I learned I could do it. And maybe, like I said, when I lower my calories more, it'll be something I need to do. But for now, I'm happy with my ramen. Um, so yeah, I think that was all I wanted to say. Uh, but yeah, like I said, I'm doing good. I'm enjoying it, and yeah, I'll see you next week.